Have a new little toy to play with today. We have the OBDeleven. So we're just got a little Android tablet here, just updated everything, and we're just going to run through a few of the features. So just plugged it in for the first time. Just go, of course, right-hand drive in Australia, plugs in just under there, and the OBD port, and we'll have a little look and go through. It's connecting, and we'll see what kind of stuff we have to do here. Enter the password, comes with a password key, we'll just enter that. Okay, we are connected. Car comes up, easy, that's the car. We're going to select a few things on here. It is a S3 body type. And is the Sportback. I don't know why they have hatchback as well, saying a hatchback is the Sportback. Oh, I guess it's available in a two-door hatchback in some markets. That makes sense. There we go, okay. Checked in, connected. Let's have a look what happens when let's scan for any faults and see if anything comes up. Alright, I just did the scan and it came up as 2 faulty control units. So I'm going to have a little look and see what those are. One of the codes was the exhaust door valve open circuit. That's from where I unplugged the valves to have them open full time, so that's an easy one. I'll just leave that, but I'll clear it. Okay, cleared all the codes. There's nothing really there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go through and change something. So one thing kind of bugs me is that it's all synthetic sound. So we're going to turn that off and see what it's going to be like afterwards. And also we're about to put a resonator delete pipe in. So if we turn the fake sound off to 0, then the resonator delete pipe increases the sound. We will see if the wife notices. She doesn't drive this very often, but when she does, let's keep it quiet. So let's go through and see if we can find it all. Adaptation is currently at 100%. Let's put it at 0. Okay, and hold the green tick. Saving. There we go. So that should be quiet now. And we'll go through a few other things and see what else we can find. So we'll just go back and see what else we can find through here that we want to tweak. There's a couple little things I have on a list. Some of them are long coding, so we'll go into that a bit. Have a look at that, and then we'll have a look at what else we can do just quickly, which are their own little updates here. So we got a few things. We got gone through settings, and I switched it to portrait instead of landscape, so it's much easier to go. So this is the apps, and there's the start stop deactivation. So I've already kicked that over. Brake drawing for when it's pouring down the rain, a bunch of stuff like that. So it's pretty dry here all the time, so we're not going to do it. Now this is one. This is the XDS. This is the electronic diff, so diff lock. So what it does, it will break one of the front wheels, and basically putting more, makes it feel like there's more traction to the rear. So it's apparently the RS3 has this from factory at medium, and then there's the option to go strong. Now, obviously, it doesn't lock it, but guys are saying it makes it feel more like a full-time all-wheel drive car, like Evos. Now I've had about 4 Evos. Sold an Evo Tommy Mackinnon just before I got this, and seeing how this is mostly a track car, look, we're going to go with strong and give it a go. If we don't like it, then we can always flip it back at a track day coming up, so we'll give it a try. And then so to make it stay, we hit the green, hold it. And to make it stay on there, we hit the green. Working. Success. Now we are in strong. So we'll see how that feels. I think that combined with the new sway bars are going to feel pretty interesting. And then we'll go through a few more and see what else is on here. Seatbelt warning, doesn't matter. What is this? The headlights, North American to EU. I'm pretty sure we're EU already because it's the Australian spec car, which tend to be European. But anyway, just leave that as is. Yeah, because we're pretty sure we're the European spec already. What else is there? Euro parking lights. Quite a few stuff in this, the regular apps. ESC permanently off, that's an interesting one. That might be a nice one for the track. It does cut in a little bit, but touching it once in the sport mode is pretty good. Anyway, we'll go through the rest of these. Lap timer, we've already got a lap timer being an S3. And we'll go through and check. Oh, exhaust flaps deactivate. That's an interesting one. So you don't need to unplug them, just do it off of this. Inspection service, we're about to do an oil change, so we'll reset that in a minute after we do the oil change. Startup logo, all sorts of fun stuff. So we'll go through and check out the rest of these. That's one I do want to do, is the Scandinavian daytime running lights. It basically turns the tail lights on. Looks pretty cool. Let's do that. Okay, so currently it's off. And then we're going to turn it on. Come on. Okay, and then we're going to hold down the green. Success. There we go. Actually, I want to see what those look like right now. So I'm going to start the car. Daytime running lights will be on. It is very sunny. Let's have a look. Ooh. Yeah, that's a cool one. Down for that one. That looks good. Okay, here's one on the forums that I wanted to try. It's supposed to get it a bit more aggressive in the all-wheel drive. So what we do, it's in the more coding section. We go to down here with the little bars, and then it's in number 22, all-wheel control. And you go to adaptation, and you go to acoustic measure wiring logic, and you've got here of different foams, more things to do. Standard, increase traction, reduce noise. So this is apparently the amount that the all-wheel drive system kicks in. So I've selected, or it comes as standard. I've already done it. But increase traction, you go okay, and then hold down the green thing. So I've already done that, but we'll see what that's going to do the next track day. It said we can always turn it back to standard if need be. So one more of the little things that the OBDeleven can do, and looking forward to seeing how it goes on the next track day. A couple more coding things on the S3 with the OBDeleven. We're going to change the throttle response. So it's right now it's a linear, so it goes like that. So the more you put it down, the more it goes. So we want it to go like that in a straight line up. So that kind of cuts the lag at the beginning. So what we're going to do, we're going to go into, we've got the control units here, and we will go to steering assistance, and we'll go to adaptations, and then we will go to driving profile switchover. And right now it's incremental controlled over time, and we're going to change that to direct controlled over a threshold value. Okay, and we hold the green. And we've got to put in a little security code, so we'll go back and do that. Security access. Another quick video on the S3 with the OBDeleven. Now we're going to turn off the start vibration control. Basically, if you launch your car and it bunny hops, it applies the brakes to keep it from bunny hopping. And so, you know, this is the way if you want to do a burnout, this is it. We go into brakes. We're all logged in. We go into adaptation. We go down to where is it? We want the starting vibration reduction, and that is strong. And we'll just change that to normal. Hold down the green. Done. Easy. So now when we launch, it shouldn't apply the brakes to slow it down.